The Chicago Bulls are rumored to be showing interest in yet another veteran forward who's been in the league a long time. Let's talk about who, starting now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talk Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. So, Chicago Bulls are rumored to be showing interest in veteran forward Rudy Gay. This is such an interesting one to me because it's like, I'm not against going out and getting solid veterans. And I think that you do need guys who have been NBA vets, who have been guys who are, what's the right word here? Guys who can be on a bench and give you a little bit of a sense of direction, give you a little bit of leadership, right? But I just don't know if that's Rudy Gay. I've never heard about that from a guy like Rudy Gay. I mean, he, for the most part, he was healthy last season, got in 56 games once he was signed, shot the ball still 38%. Oh no, that's 38% from the field. Didn't shoot the ball well in the slightest. Like, I don't get it. I was trying to spin this in a positive way. This would be a move that I just don't get. It feels like you're trying to make moves to make moves. Again, I'm a guy who's in favor of going out and getting older veterans on your team to kind of lead the younger guys into that next generation of players. But why the heck would the Chicago Bulls want to go out and add a guy like Rudy Gay who literally offers, and maybe I've missed it, maybe I just haven't heard it. I've never heard anybody say Rudy Gay's been the locker room leader. I've never heard anybody say that Rudy Gay's been the guy who's been able to go in there and really cause guys to gel. Maybe AK is hearing something behind the scenes. Maybe that's what this leads more into. I just haven't heard this personally. Let me know how you guys would feel if the Chicago Bulls did go out and sign Rudy Gay. I mean, vet minimum for sure to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's for sure you're not bringing him in here for any amount of money that actually can impact you in a serious way. I'm just not big on giving up the roster spot to go out and get a guy like Rudy Gay. And here's the thing, yet again, right? Here's my issue with all of this. Yet again, another forward who I would have liked the Bulls to go out and get maybe what? 10 years ago when they had the opportunity to sign him and Derrick Rose was still on the team, would have loved to have a guy like Rudy Gay then. But now we want to go get Rudy Gay. Now it's so Jerry Reinsdorf team, man. I mean, Rudy Gay hasn't really been effective as a player since he was last with the Spurs. Now, granted, right, like he's not getting the same amount of shots in other places he's gone. He was still a 40 or 38% three-point shooter when he was with the Spurs back in 2021. Maybe he can come here and still be a spark off your bench as a three-point shooter if he actually gets the opportunity to shoot the ball a little bit more. But it's not what I'm looking for. It's not. There's no scenario where the Rudy Gay is the name that I want to see the Chicago Bulls bring in. I don't even have, y'all know how I am on this channel, right? I'll try to put a positive spin on any guy and see how he fits with this team. I don't see how Rudy Gay fits with this team unless, like, behind the scenes, or maybe you guys have heard this if you're fans of the team, that behind the scenes, this guy's a heck of a leader. He goes out there and gives it all every night, and he's 110% guy. That this is the answer for the Bulls as a leader. Like, okay, I guess I can deal with that, but like, I've never heard this about Rudy Gay. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below, man. Something else that happened to get into, man. So apparently it's being reported that the New York Knicks wanted to get Zach LaVine, but that the Chicago Bulls asking price was just too dang high. The Bulls price was too dang high. Y'all remember that dude? He was running for governor. And here's the thing. I'm so sick of the surprise. I'm so sick of the offseason topics. I'm so sick of the confusion. Carter, what you doing back there, dog? I just see a leg on the screen. Y'all see that? He's like biting his back leg because it itches. Like, what are you doing back there, brother? But no, like, at the end of the day, right, there's a point in the offseason where people get stupid. We're there. we're here. We are still surprised that Zach LaVine or that the Chicago Bulls don't want to trade Zach LaVine. And because of that, they're setting the price so high. We keep seeing these articles come out. We keep seeing these guys just like, how could the Bulls want this much for Zach LaVine? Because they don't want to move off of him. They don't want to get rid of Zach LaVine. Can we stop with all of the surprise and the articles and the moronic takes and the, oh my goodness, why would the Bulls ask for this? Because they know it would take an idiot like you who's writing these moronic articles to ask that question. That's why we're still asking these questions. It makes no sense to still be asking these questions. They're keeping Zach LaVine. It's over. It's done. Let it go. I know that you feel like he could be the perfect piece for your team. It's not going to happen. And here's the thing. The Bulls are coming into this season. It also goes to the people who are just like, just give them away, just let them go and get what you can for them because this team isn't going to win. Like, it's such a we live in a world where instant gratification is so needed that there's just a bunch of spineless guys, especially, and I tell you who does it the most and acts like they're from this better generation of basketball, all the old heads, all the old school dudes. I can't stand having conversations about basketball with old heads who sit there and haul and laud Michael Jordan, who is the greatest, right? Who is amazing. Laud Michael Jordan. But then are the same dudes that now would have given up on a guy like Michael Jordan instantly because he didn't win a championship in his first year. Like, I'm so sick of hearing the whining and the crying and he's not going anywhere. This Bulls regime is not going anywhere. And you want to know what? It's going to not work all until it does. That's really where I'm at with this, because you want to know what Denver did? A lot of not working until they finally found the right pieces and they went out and won a championship. I'm glad that we have a GM. At a minimum, y'all could be as mad as y'all want about what Acme does, how AK's running the team. I am so glad that we have a GM that is not a Daryl Morey who is changing the team every single year, trying to get the right pieces around Joel Embiid. No, he's trying to be, and you want to know why these mugs struggle? Because it takes them 20 games of the season to go out there and actually try and get or actually build a cohesion up, build up some chemistry, and then when finally the season starts, they're 20 games in, finally they get going, then all of a sudden, right, now they're on a roll, but now you already went 10-10 in the first 10 games or whatever it is, man. It's just, it's moronic to think that that's the way you run a team. It's moronic to think that that's the way that you win championships. We've seen more times than not that the wait and see approach has won more championships than anything else. You go out, you get the right pieces, you get the job done. And that's really, and you got to develop those pieces. If you want to be mad at anything that AK has done, be mad about the development of this team. Be mad about how the young pieces haven't panned out. I can live with that. I'm there with you on those arguments. I'm there with you on making the wrong selections. Guess what? Tyrese Halliburton over P. Will looks pretty freaking good right now. I'm there with you on those debates. But my God, if you guys don't shut up about, well, it didn't work this year, so we might as well blow it up. What are you blowing up? You have such a loser mentality if you think that way. You're just such a loser. I can tell that you don't go after anything. I can tell that anytime things got tough, you just gave up. Like, it's just mind-blowing to me to think that the mindset of sports fans, especially the older dudes who watched how long it took to win championships, the mindsets of sports fans like that who don't get that instant gratification is just, well, you might as well just give up. Why do you want to compete? Go after it. Like, it's so dumb to me, man. But hey, at the end of the day, I do want to know how you guys feel. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below, man. What do you think about the Zach LaVine trade package being set so high? What do you think about these other teams complaining about the Zach LaVine trade package being set so high? What do you think about the Bulls trying to sign Rudy Gay? I'll be down in the comments with you guys as well. As always, your boy Pat the Designer back at it again to continue watching our Chicago Bulls content. Click the links on the screen or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. One love. Peace.